Good afternoon, Monique. It's Shane Miller here from Autoluxe Cars in Adelaide, just with a quick video of the Audi Q5 that we spoke about. So as you can see, it's a beautiful car in immaculate condition. It's very nice and tidy, very straight down both sides. There's no dents, dings or scrapes or scratches on the vehicle at all. And the overall condition, as you can see, is just meticulously well looked after. So down the passenger side as well, as you can see there, again, no dents, scratches, anything like that. The Duco and paintwork is just immaculate, really well designed, and in the 2020, it's just very well optioned as well. So I'll come round to the driver's side for you. Nice big panoramic sunroof. As you can see there, the leather inside is just immaculate. Pristine, barely looks satin. The dash and everything overall is like new. There's a tinted windows as well, and a privacy glass on the back, which is also tinted. Huge amount of leg room in the back. The seats are brand new. Again, literally doesn't look like the back seats have been sat in at all. And then as I come to the back of the car, we've got an electric lift tailgate, which is a one-tap button. You've got rear lighting in the boot and a huge boot space as well, giving you a lot of practicality in the vehicle, with a center armrest that folds down, so you can have more of a through and through, or the whole seats do tuck and tumble away forward as well. So one touch tailgate closing. So electric adjust seats, both left and right. Just jump in the car. On the driver's door, as you can see there, there's no wear whatsoever. You've got all electric windows. You've got central locking on the door and memory setting as well, which is really handy, especially if you do have a secondary driver at times, where you are going to adjust different settings for where you're sitting and that sort of thing. Automatic headlights with a rain dip button there as well, which is really handy just to dip the lights down to the road when it is a bit stormy. And then you've got push button start, which is just down there on the right hand side, and a nice big display as well as a digital dash. So I'll just hit the button. So huge nav display. So everything's all at your fingertips for the steering wheel. Just make sure that's all. Oh, let me close the door. Let me just show you the display options. So you can have your normal display, which is your dial, your speedo on the right and tacho on the left, but then you can tap that and actually have a full satellite navigation display right in front of you. You've got your K's till empty on the top left, your radio station along the top there as well, and then you've still got a tacho, you've got a digital speedo on the bottom right corner, and you've got your gear control on the left hand side where the P is at the moment for park. So it's really handy to be able to scroll through your different trip computers as well, your range to empty, what radio station you're listening to, and then obviously back to your navigation, which you can also again tap back to that main display, but it's all live feed, which is pretty awesome. Everything's on the at your fingertips on the steering wheel, so everything controlling that screen is on the left hand side, and on the right hand side are your audio controls and your Bluetooth, and then you've got your main screen, which is controlled all from this center pad and control here, which essentially is all just nice and easy and touch sensitive, but you can certainly go back to home or media and scroll through as well with your different settings. You've got different drive modes, if you like. So you've got an off-road mode, efficiency mode, comfort, auto, dynamic, and individual. So dynamic is like a sports mode. Individual you can actually fine-tune to have the way you like it. And then it doubles down obviously as a reverse camera as well. So the beauty of this one is on the right hand side there, you can see it's got a 360 above view camera, so it actually looks like a bird's eye view all the way around the car, front, left, right and rear. And then on the other side is your standard reverse camera as well, which does turn as you turn the steering wheel to help guide you into the parking space that you're after. You can also adjust that so you can look at a front where are we? Sorry. So front view, which is left and right, just to check oncoming traffic if you're in a car park. That's your standard front camera view. Then you do have a side view from above view. Then you've got a rear view camera, and then you've got a rear cross traffic camera. So if you are reversing out of a car park, you can actually see if cars are coming either way, which is quite an incredible view to help assist in car parks, that's for sure. So heated seats on the outer buttons, dual zone climate control. They are a touch sensitive button, so you can actually just adjust them up accordingly, or adjust them down as well with different temperatures on left and right. There's a hard button here which controls those drive modes. That's your auto start stop function off button. Then you've got traction control off button if you're on the beach or in mud, to get the wheels spinning. You've got a park assist mode. Now the park assist is one that when you hit the button, the car will actually search for a parking space, and then you control the acceleration and brake, and the steering controls itself. So it'll help you reverse parallel in those tricky spots, and it'll also tell you if there's not enough room for you, which is always that tricky thing to do when you drive past a reverse parallel park. Parking sensors, you can turn them off and on, but they are a 360 sensor, so front and rear. And then you've got downhill ascent control and the screen off button, so you can turn that off completely if you're driving at night and don't want the glare. Plenty of storage in the vehicle underneath, but as I was saying, everything's at your fingertips. There's a volume control there for the audio. It's a premium standard 10 speaker stereo. You've got a very straightforward park reverse neutral drive system with a sports mode there too, and you do, might I point out, have a paddle shift automatic on the steering wheel, so you can gear up and gear down accordingly, again at the fingertips. So you've got a wireless charging pad for your mobile phone in the center. That covers the cup holders as well, so you can double up. But again, plenty of storage in the center console, with plenty of USB and auxiliary ports throughout the vehicle. Again, overall this vehicle is in immaculate condition, both inside and out. But when you look at the overall, all the books and everything are there, all been very well maintained throughout Audi for its entire life, and you've got all of that history online for you as well. Audi do an online service history check, and they store all of the service history for the life of the car on there. Now this vehicle's been serviced through the Audi Centre from new, and has certainly been very well looked after. The Quattro badge there stating that it is an all-wheel drive is fantastic to have that, again, peace of mind. Now the blind does open all the way up. I'll see if I can get a better view of that opening. So you've got a full panoramic glass sunroof, and the operation is simply at a one-touch button, so you can either tilt that up, or you can tilt it down, or you can open that up completely. So nice and smooth, nice and quiet, and really a very cool feature and function to have of the Audi Q5. As you can see there, wind diffuser pops up, so the passengers in the back aren't copping a face full of wind. And then again, just a one-touch button to close, and everything tucks away really nicely, really quietly, and it is actually tinted as well, which really reduces the amount of heat transfer and the UV that comes through. Again, as you can see there, the back seats in immaculate condition. The center does have a center armrest as well, with plenty of lighting on the sides there too. I'll see if I can actually turn that on. There we go. So you've got dual reading map lights on the rear, and then you've also got in the front as well, to light up the interior of the vehicle. I hope I've covered everything for you. Please don't hesitate to give me a call. Let's have a chat further, Monique. My number is 0418 859 359. Again, Shane Miller from Autoluxe Cars in Adelaide. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Thanks. Bye.